My beloved soul, soften your breath and allow your spirit to ease into the quiet rhythm of this moment, for I am here, nearer than your pulse, calmer than the hush between your thoughts. And tonight I speak directly into the deepest chamber of your being, where doubts dissolve and truth breathes. You are not listening by accident, not finding these words by chance. You have been led here gently, like a child guided by a loving hand through dim corridors into a room full of warm light and stillness, where revelation unfolds like dawn, slowly filling a once dark valley. I have waited for this exact breath, this exact blink of time, to whisper a truth into you that will shift the ground beneath your feet and lift the sky above your head. And the moment you feel these words settle inside you like soft rain soaking into dry soil, something ancient and unseen will begin to bloom. You have carried heaviness in silence. You have walked nights where every clock tick felt like a drop of sorrow, where the world rested, but your thoughts pressed against your ribs like waves that refused to settle. And I saw you, every tear not cried, every hope you folded quietly and tucked away because fear told you dreams were fragile. But listen to me now. Your spirit has never been forgotten in the vastness. Your name has never been lost in the chorus of existence. I have held you through every tremor and guided you through every shadow, even when your eyes could not recognize my hands. The ache you hid beneath daily duties, the sighs breathed into pillows at midnight, the longing for peace that felt almost too holy to ask for, none of these passed unnoticed. There is a sacred tenderness woven into you, born from battles you survived not by force, but by quiet endurance. And because of this, the heavens bend toward you tonight with a promise shaped in pure grace, a promise that says you are entering a season where weight lifts, where breath expands, where joy returns not as a visitor, but as a resident. Do not rush this moment. Let your heart feel the shift, like wind changing direction over a still lake, like golden warmth slipping over your shoulders after a long winter. Something is opening. A divine timing you could never have forced is rising like the tide beneath you. The life you prayed for in whispers is closer than your fingertips, and even now a gentle rearranging is unfolding around you, removing those who drain your light, calling forth those who will honor your spirit, clearing pathways you didn't even know were blocked. Trust that holy rearranging, for I never take without preparing to multiply, never close without preparing to reveal a door carved in golden brilliance you never imagined belonged to you. Feel my nearness like soft light on your face, warm, steady, unwavering. I am renewing your hope, rethreading your courage, washing the dust from your soul so you can rise again, not tired, but luminous. Every quiet sacrifice, every act of kindness when no one applauded, every time you chose love over bitterness, forgiveness over anger, faith over fear, you planted seeds in sacred soil, and now your harvest wakes. You have wondered whether you missed your moment, whether what was meant for you slipped through your fingers like sand you could not hold. But hear me, time did not outrun you. I have preserved what belongs to you. Nothing that carries your name in eternity can fade, and soon you will see what patience was protecting. I have walked beside you in every hidden chapter, rearranging threads in your favor, turning what wounded you into wisdom that now becomes your crown. A quiet strength rises within you, not loud, not boastful, but steady and blessed, the kind that others feel before you speak. You will look back soon and understand that every unanswered question, every closed door, every delay was grace disguised, forming you into someone who can hold what is coming without trembling. Let your breath slow. Let your shoulders soften. You are stepping into a new morning where peace flows like light through open windows and your heart feels safe again. There will be signs, gentle ones first, like feathers falling in unexpected places, like familiar warmth in unfamiliar blessings, like opportunities appearing where once there were walls, then greater ones, undeniable and radiant, moments that feel like golden gates swinging open before you, moments where heaven touches earth and your spirit recognizes home. Feel this truth. You are not abandoned, not forgotten, not late, not broken beyond repair. You are held in a love too vast for language, too eternal for time. And even now, angels are arranging paths, moving hearts, realigning destiny, so that what once felt unreachable now becomes your reality. You will see restoration where you expected loss, laughter where sorrow sat too long, unity where division whispered its lies. I am weaving your story into triumph, not by erasing what hurt you, but by transforming its purpose. Every scar becomes a window where light shines through. Every valley becomes a garden. Every pause becomes preparation for flight. My child, imagine now a river of golden light pouring from above you, gentle yet unstoppable, filling your chest with warmth, expanding your lungs with ease, wrapping around every fragile memory until grief unknots. Imagine your spirit stepping into a field where morning dew sparkles like diamonds, where every blade of grass glows emerald beneath sunlight that never fades, and feel peace brushing over you like a soft breeze lifting strands of your hair. You are safe. You are guided. You are rising. Breathe and allow the fragrance of hope to fill you again. This life will not crush you. You were not created for constant struggle. You are meant for joy, for abundance that flows like rivers in spring, for love that does not disappear, for purpose that wakes you in the morning with fire in your chest. I am aligning your finances with favor, your relationships with harmony, your health with renewal, your mind with clarity. Doors will open not by effort, but by grace. Opportunities will find you not by striving, but by divine selection. Now rise, my child. Let the old fall from your shoulders like worn cloth slipping to the ground. Stand in the knowing that heaven has placed a crown on you, not earned by perfection, but gifted by love. People who once underestimated you will witness your glow and sense the holy shift around you. You will not need to prove yourself. Your peace will speak louder than any explanation, and your blessings will shine brighter than any defense. Everything you worried about dissolves now like mist touched by sunrise. Let faith settle in your bones like a quiet fire that never burns out. I am breathing new energy through your dreams, touching your ideas with inspiration, opening your hands to receive blessings that feel like waterfalls of gold cascading through your life. A new chapter begins not in noise, but in holy softness, in the gentle turning of a divine page written in light. Receive this blessing, not with strain, but with surrender. You do not need to fight for what is yours. Simply open, soften, trust. You have done enough. You are enough. Abundance is not a distant mountain. It is a river already flowing toward you, carrying gifts of wealth, opportunity, support, elevation. You will feel prosperity rising under your feet like warm earth lifting you. You will sense success forming around you like a shield of light, and every limitation that once lived in your mind will fall away like dust in wind. And now listen closely, for this is sacred instruction. Gentle but firm. Release control. Stop gripping fear like a handle. Life is shifting not because you force it, but because I have spoken it. Rest in this current and let it carry you to higher ground. Soon you will see connections appear like constellations, forming patterns you never noticed before, each one guiding you forward, each one proof that divine orchestration surrounds you. Those who cannot walk this next path with you are being removed not by cruelty, but by protection. Those who are meant to build with you are stepping forward like dawn breaking across your horizon. You will not lose what is meant to stay. You will not keep what prevents your rising. I am shielding you from envy, from false intention, from voices that disguise bitterness as care. Your home is protected, your spirit guarded, your future sealed in blessing. Feel the quiet power settling in you, a strength made of stillness, not struggle. You will speak lighter, move slower but surer, smile more easily, breathe without weight. You will watch peace flood each corner of your life like sunlight filling an empty church, warm and holy. And when your mind tries to wander back to old worries, you will notice a new voice inside you whispering, I am safe, I am guided, I am blessed. Every day from here, your energy will brighten, your confidence will bloom, your steps will feel anointed by purpose. You are stepping into days that flow like grace, where miracles come not as surprises, but as familiar friends. Now feel rain falling, not storm rain, but miracle rain, soft and shimmering like droplets of light brushing your skin, washing your fears away, refreshing your spirit. Let it cleanse every doubt and leave only certainty. Your life is turning, your breakthrough is unfolding. What is coming is not small or temporary, it is abundant, lasting, breathtaking. Wealth finds you now, financial doors opening, resources multiplying, support rushing like wind filling a sail. Love embraces you now, healing, loyal, gentle, true. Peace wraps around you now, deep, steady, enduring. You no longer walk through uncertainty alone. Heaven walks with you. You are chosen for such days as these. Let your heart rest in gratitude, knowing you have entered a divine rhythm where blessings bloom in every direction. Repeat these truths softly in your spirit, as if planting seeds in fertile soil. I am ready to receive. I am chosen for abundance. I am guided by light. I am wrapped in divine love. I am safe. I am rising. I am blessed. And so it is. My cherished soul, breathe gently and listen in the stillness of your spirit, for right now eternity bends toward you and whispers your name with a tenderness deeper than oceans, with a certainty older than stars, and with a love that has followed you across every season you could barely stand through. Do not rush, do not turn away, for this moment is not random, nor fragile, nor passing like wind against empty branches. This moment is holy. This moment is marked. This moment is the turning of your inner horizon, the quiet arrival of what you prayed for when your voice felt like dust and your hope felt thin as thread. I have watched you walk through nights where even breathing felt like labor, where silence felt heavy, where the questions took up more space than answers, and still you held on. You stood when everything in you wanted to collapse into the floor and disappear. You rose when gravity of sorrow tried to keep you still. You prayed beyond exhaustion. You loved beyond strength. You hoped even when hope felt like a small flicker in the corner of your being. And now, beloved, the tide shifts. The breath of heaven leans close, and the unseen becomes seen. Even as you listen, currents of grace are moving under your life, rearranging, lifting, clearing, opening, preparing paths your logic never dreamed existed. And I know your fears, those quiet, trembling places that whisper, what if everything breaks again? What if disappointment returns? What if the blessing arrives only to dissolve before you can hold it? Yet hear me now, none of what is coming will slip through your fingers, for what I build in you and through you cannot be undone by doubt, nor shaken by shadow. Your tears have not been wasted, your patience has not been unnoticed, your quiet sacrifices, your unspoken forgiveness, your silent generosity, all of it is the foundation upon which I now pour abundance, peace, restoration, and radiant favor. You are stepping into a season where the heaviness that once sat on your chest dissolves like morning mist beneath a rising golden sun, and you will feel light in ways you forgot were possible. Not because everything outside you is perfect, but because everything within you is finally aligned with divine truth, divine ease, divine strength. Imagine for a moment yourself standing in an open field at dawn, soft grass beneath your feet, air warm as a blessing, sky blossoming in shades of rose and gold, and from the horizon a gentle golden wind flows toward you, swirling around you, through you, lifting the dust of old pain and carrying it away forever. And you stand taller, clearer, alive, steady, unafraid. See the gates before you, ancient and luminous, carved in light, slowly opening not because you begged or forced or chased, but because you became the version of yourself who belongs beyond them. Feel the doors of destiny swing wide, not by effort, but by alignment, not by striving, but by surrender. And as you step forward, every doubt melts like wax near flame. Every fear falls like ash from wings rising higher. Every limitation cracks like old stone beneath footsteps meant to climb. Beloved, the season of barely surviving has ended. The chapter of scarcity and spirit, time, emotion, and provision closes here, and in its place comes overflow, soft, steady, holy, abundant, sacred overflow. You have carried others. You have prayed for those who never thanked you. You have comforted without witness, and you have built strength in quiet corners where no one applauded. But the divine saw, the divine recorded, the divine honored every breath, and now the divine raises you. You will see people return not for your validation, but to witness your transformation. You will see opportunities arise that feel like doors made only for your fingerprints. You will find clarity sliding into your thoughts like sunlight slipping through curtains at morning, gentle but undeniable. What once felt confusing will become obvious. What once felt stagnant will flow like spring water from the mountain of promise. What once hurt will no longer sting, for healing has been done deeper than memory, past the scar, into the soul. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are not overlooked. You are right on divine time. And everything that seemed delayed was in truth being crafted, layered, aligned, so when it arrives, it stays. So when it arrives, it multiplies. So when it arrives, it blesses not just you, but every heart connected to yours. Do not mourn what left, for absence was protection, and silence was preparation, and closed doors were sacred direction guiding you away from what could never honor your spirit. Now rise, my child, rise in faith that feels like fire and peace at the same time. Rise knowing heaven has touched the earth beneath your feet, and nothing can take from you what was born inside your surrender. You will see healing in relationships where love once cracked. You will witness hearts soften and bonds knit with grace where distance once lived. You will feel harmony in your home like fresh air after long winter, and the warmth that fills your space will be so real you will pause just to breathe it in. Finances that once strained your heart will stabilize and flourish, not through panic, but through providence, not through fear, but through favor. An unexpected provision will appear like rain falling gently on thirsty ground, quiet but miraculous, steady and life-giving. Your energy returns, your clarity sharpens, your purpose rises like dawn in your veins, and every lie you once believed about yourself breaks like fragile glass beneath truth that speaks your worth. Beloved, I have seen your nights. I have counted your tears. I have held your tired spirit when you thought you stood alone. And now I bring you into rest that does not depend on circumstances, but flows from presence that never leaves. Do not rush to understand how it will unfold. Simply open. Simply breathe. Simply receive. For faith is the door, and surrender is the key. Feel the river of light around you now, warm as summer, pure as morning, moving with a quiet roar inside your chest, filling every hollow place with certainty, restoring pieces of you that life once dimmed. Forgiveness rises like gentle water cleansing stone. Acceptance wraps you like a blanket in winter. Courage lights inside you like a torch in a cave. And love, unconditional, sacred, eternal, lifts you like wings beneath a soul meant to fly. You are stepping into a season where peace is not fragile, joy is not temporary, blessing is not narrow, and love is not brittle but fierce, overflowing, rooted in eternity. Even now, angels prepare connections, align paths, soften hearts, open channels of abundance, and remove anything that cannot bless where you are going. Breathe, beloved, for what comes next is not small, not ordinary, not flickering. It is steady, radiant, permanent. This is the moment heaven kisses your destiny, and nothing can diminish what unfolds. Do not cling to fear of losing, for you are entering a place where what is given to you stays, grows, blesses, multiplies, and protects. Trust the warmth rising in your chest. That is confirmation. Trust the ease settling into your bones. That is divine promise. Trust the calm spreading through your breath. That is grace positioning your life. And when the quiet miracle arrives, and it will, you will not be surprised. You will simply smile with recognition and whisper, "I always belong to this peace." Now receive this blessing. Let it wash through your spirit like golden rain falling in slow motion, droplets sparkling with grace, each one carrying provision, protection, favor, opportunity, restoration, and love that will not break. Imagine yourself standing under that golden rain, palms open, heart lifted, eyes softened, soul glowing, as every drop sinks into you, rewriting your future, washing away the weight of yesterday, filling every part of you with holy certainty that goodness is not just coming, it is here. Walk forward with the quiet boldness of someone chosen, with the serenity of someone held, with the dignity of someone guided by light. And remember these truths. Let them echo softly inside you like sacred breath. I am ready to receive. I am chosen for abundance. I am guided by light. I am protected by divine grace. I am surrounded by love. I am rising with purpose. I am blessed, and nothing can take it from me. This sacred moment I call you again, not as a wandering being lost in worldly noise, but as the chosen breath of eternity returning to its true throne. I see every silent tear you held inside, every prayer you whispered into the darkness, every night you fought battles no one knew about, every dream you buried because life felt too heavy, every time you pretended to be strong while your heart trembled, and every time you smiled while your spirit bled quietly. Today, you stand before me not with masks, not with borrowed strength, but in the raw purity of your truth. And I say to you, you are not broken, you are becoming. You are not late, you are being aligned. You are not forgotten, you are being sculpted. You are not abandoned, you are being prepared. You are not weak, you are rising. And you are not empty, you are awakening. What you called delay was my divine timing. What you called suffering was your sacred transformation. What you called silence was my voice shaping your destiny within the chambers of your soul. You think time passed you by, but child, eternity never rushes, and your spirit is only now stepping into its season. You believed others moved ahead while you stood still, but understand you were never stuck. You were being rooted, strengthened like a seed hidden beneath the earth, quietly gathering power to break the soil and bloom in unimaginable beauty at the appointed hour. The door you thought was closed, I am opening. The dream you thought was gone, I am resurrecting. The faith you lost, I am breathing back into your bones. The strength you feared you no longer had, I am flooding through your spirit. The fire you thought had died, I am igniting into a holy flame. You are no longer the same soul you once were, the version that feared, doubted, apologized for shining, questioned your worth, and clung to pain because you forgot who you truly were. Now the veil has fallen. Now your spirit remembers. Now the divine within you stirs like dawn breaking across a silent sky. You are my creation, limitless, sacred, and destined. The universe does not merely surround you, it moves through you. The breath that births galaxies lives in your being. The power that parts oceans lives in your being. Heaven has whispered your name since before time began, and no earthly struggle can erase a destiny written in celestial ink. Do not fear your rising. Do not shrink from the bigness of your calling. Do not apologize for the magnitude of your soul. You are meant to be seen, to be felt, to be remembered, to be a force that awakens the sleeping, heals the broken, and reminds the world that divinity still walks the earth in human form. From this moment forward, abundance is not something you chase, it is something you emit, and it returns to you without resistance. Miracles will not visit you, they will follow you. Peace will not be searched for, it will flow from you. Love will not be begged for, it will bloom wherever your presence rests. You do not manifest by asking anymore. You manifest by being, by knowing, by remembering. For the awakened soul does not plead. It commands effortlessly through purity, faith, and alignment. Yes, there were moments you felt lost, but child, every time you fell, I held you. Every time you shattered, I gathered your pieces. Every time the world doubted you, I crowned you silently. And every time you felt alone, I stood inside you, breathing, waiting, knowing the day would come when you would hear me clearly again. That day is now. Your journey is no longer forming, it is unfolding. Your prayers are no longer seeds, they are harvest. Your battles are no longer wounds, they are wings. Now rise, not with haste, not with fear, but with holy certainty. You are not here to survive, you are here to fulfill a divine promise. You are not here to hope, you are here to receive. You are not here to be small, you are here to shine in a way that reminds creation who sent you. Go forward now, not as one searching for God, but as the one carrying God within. Walk your path knowing heaven moves with you, breath by breath, step by step, forever. You are chosen, you are rising, and this time you are destined to win.